Why is there a lot of dislike for Harley Davidson right now? Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Hope you're enjoying the channel and this series of videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. This is a quick video here. I'm going to be talking about Harley Davidson, the motor company, the dealerships. There's been a growing anger, you could say, a bewilderment about the dealerships, about the company itself. Over the last year and a half, something like that, there's been a growing sense that they've lost their way, they've lost their identity, they don't know what they're doing, all this kind of stuff. But there's also a growing kind of sense that people have had enough of Harley Davidson, of what they stood for. Even the supporters are starting to drift away, or they're just getting away from motorcycling in general. They're finding it harder to find that new kind of crop of fans, if you like, of the brand, because trends have changed, people have moved on. In fact, even in the comments that I see in my videos sometimes, there is a lot of negativity there sometimes towards the motorcycle company, towards the brand, what they're doing, what their sense of identity is, but also most critically, what their level of service is and what quality of their product is as well. Now, obviously, this is all subjective. It really depends what you feel about it. But there is something not quite right. To coin a phrase from an old play in the UK, there be trouble up at mill. So what's going on? What is it with this company in particular that draws fans but also pushes people away as well? What is it? It kind of divides opinion. I suppose more so than any other company or motorcycle company that I can think of, at least. Possibly BMW of a similar kind of split of opinion as well. But certainly Harley Davidson, you either love them or you don't. And there seems to be a lot of don'ts creeping up in numbers as well now. It's got to be with the service. It's got to be with the communication. It's got to be with the way the company is being driven forward. For the longest time, they were kind of let go of the past, and then all of a sudden there's a change of leadership at the top. Then all of a sudden they're kind of abandoning the future, and the people really don't know which way they're going. They don't know where their loyalties are. They don't know if there's any loyalty towards any customers, past, present, or future. I find it very interesting that people can get animated, passionate, sensitive about a motorcycle company. It's as if it's their family member. It's as if it's something that they have to treasure. Many people, especially from the United States, would look at Harley Davidson in a very patriotic way. But then they don't look at Indian motorcycles or all other smaller motorcycle manufacturers with the same patriotism as well. It's very odd. There's a lot of us and them. There's almost a holding on with white knuckles trying to last the ride out. They're going down the hill, they're holding on to the cart, and you know you're going to crash at the end of it. I think for me, what has been a growing annoyance with Harley Davidson as a company has just been a bit of a disconnect between what they are as a company now and what a lot of motorcycle fans in general, but Harley Davidson fans, have wanted them to be. They seem to have lost their idea of what their company is supposed to be about. They've had the more roads, or the many roads to Harley Davidson, then they have this Project Rewire, and then Hardwire. I don't know, I get confused. But it's this kind of feeling that you think, well, they're on their own mission now. We as people, they're not listening to us. They're not listening to riders, bikers, whatever. They're just not listening to people, what they really want. And maybe the anger from people who love the brand is, you know, they're thinking, well, what are you doing to the company, the brand that we love so much? And for those who kind of dislike Harley Davidson, there's a growing anger to say, or grown dislike, I should say, to say you're irrelevant. You're not making motorcycles that people are going to want to buy. You're just too expensive. There are rumours, strong rumours, that motorcycle models from Harley Davidson are just going to keep on going up in price. In this day and age, what's going on in the world? Really? They talk about premium brands and premium identity. But I've always said with that you've got to have a premium product. And in some cases they do, but in a lot of cases they don't. But what they certainly do not have is a premium service. And they certainly don't have a finished product when it's given to the customer. Because the whole model of Harley Davidson, the whole business model is that you buy a motorcycle and then they want you to buy accessories for it. They want you to change it. They want you to spend money on more things to put on your bike or to make it better than they've produced. But at the same time, they also kind of penalise you for it if you do it within a warranty period as well. You see, this is what causes the problem. People think, why should I buy a Harley Davidson when actually I've got to go and spend another £5,000 or dollars or shekels, whatever, just to make it into a bike that's even rideable. Then there's the other side of the argument with the fans. They're saying, well, it's just getting really expensive now. It's not like it used to be. Dealerships are just being undercut. You know, dealerships are closing now as well. There's no real support from the company. There's no real communication from the company. It's an interesting thing. For me, it's an interesting thing to look at this from not only as a fan of Harley Davidson's or a fan of motorcycling, as a Harley Davidson owner, but also from just a purely objective point of view as well. Harley Davidson have always divided opinion, no doubt. But there seems to be a growing dislike for them, a growing sense of irrelevance. Is that right? I mean, is that right? I don't know. Could be. Sometimes you feel like Harley Davidson is the three-piece orchestra on the Titanic, just going to keep on playing away. That's right. It'll be okay, honestly. Everybody else is jumping ship. Everybody else is trying to find a life raft. And the last thing on their mind is, an overpriced motorcycle. That's irrelevant. That's only for old farts like me. Because it's not about the past, is it? When it comes to the motorcycle company themselves, it's about having an identity with the past. It's about having a relevance of the present, but having a vision for the future. And if that is not communicated effectively to us as existing buyers, as past buyers, or as future buyers, then that's where the disconnect is. And that's where Harley Davidson are stumbling. And they've been stumbling for quite a while. Let me know what you think. Like them? Hate them? Irrelevant? Relevant? Yeah, interesting one. I get it. I get why people, have polarized opinions. I get that. And I certainly get it in the comments, and I certainly identify that, and I read all the comments, and I always try and answer as best I can to all my comments as well. But let us know. Let us know what you think about this and why. And why? Why is there a growing dislike for Harley Davidson? Is there a growing dislike of Harley Davidson? Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think about now and the future and how the motorcycle company has gone and what they should do to improve and what they need to do to make us like them again. Actually love them again. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com, and I'll catch you again on another video coming very soon. Right, ta-da.